The hardest baleful midgets. Be a comedy sketch. No kiss of awakening because Prince Charming was long past that. He and his dearest, Snow White, live, not dream a charmed life. The 7 dwarves in procession, it's a merry greeting on arrival. The cordial Snow serves the 7 wine for they toiled the mine and rubs down arms and faces by a clean cloth. Proceeds with a sweetness, the tender outpouring is nothing less amongst friends. Nary a dreary eye to be found. Suddenly the dwarves bring something to the prince's attention. He leaves, before doing so says he will take in the enchanting bird songs as he travels and on his return will present his white a flower. Dwarves refreshed do chores round the abode. The merriment infectious. A hand touches a sexual part on Snow. Just mere coincidence haha, none is bothered. The smiles and actions ceaseless. Then a dwarf raised her dress. Legs were something else. Just as fast the dwarf's mainness removed itself voluntarily and balded in a Neve, no biggie. It's all smiles. The princess will continue receiving their devotion it proclaimed. The merry acts go on. Gradually the dwarven are less and less harmless, pawing and catcalling the damsel occasionally as they go about to and fro, till it turned up to blatant. Wine just happened to spill her dress. Snow is cheerful about it, no hard feelings. The particular dwarf feverishly trying to clean it says their tongue is good slurping it from her clothes. White becomes their object of sexual humiliation from little meanies. Whoa, a tall girlie for little men. Grope her, lick her they do. Doesn't want this. You are still fairest of them all, delight 7 dwarven. On play goes, all along a merry disposition of the heptad so glad, her dress raised again and stays so, besides the legs the underwear on view too, introduce the sex toy they do. Their malicious deeds go on and overwhelm her, the septed act whatever a deviant heart lusts after. Our rods short, our number not, rods as one stretch long. Snow White breaking, acquiesces to a call beg for their courtesies. Pull her hair, sex jokes they do, leave her bare. White on the verge of tears. Encouraged announced, a cheerful damsel for all the world can see. A woman have my 7 made me. Dwarven deviant sing. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. And the procession once again march off the stage they do, gay as can be. You a dainty princely sum. Charming returns to find his dearest in a most lewd state and reflected on her eyes, worse broken inside. Flower in hand drops it. Takes an eternity for speech to muster on her tongue. Speaks of the 7 some she does. Prince cannot believe. Says she couldn't summon the strength to dress dignified before his return. A pure damsel I cannot pronounce to you forevermore. Art of a game show presented as an extra at the close, itself madcap. Existed quarters who would call it something other than showbiz. Furor rises like gas bubbles in a lake. The production company would be foolish not answering with a serve of their own. Our program featured material widely and rightfully deemed a staple of children's literature, in this case plainly obvious presented in an adult manner on an adult show. Any misinterpretation is regretted. So the statement read. The state content overseer surely would be caught in its orbit. The company's PR department expected their work won't end with one missive. The public, overseas too, settled in 3 camps. No misinterpretation, just offensive, free speech and couldn't be bothered. Word is the overseer would wish to chat with the company. Decrying public letters reached the former's office. Contriteness isn't quite enough to swallow up the hue and cry of fault-finders, a program beamed to countless TV sets, think of the impressionable minds. The production company's statement clearly opined was an adult program, presented on an adult broadcaster, trying to head off the next claim before it emerged.